everyone, so today I have, where is it at? There it is! Dun dun dun! I have my ArtSnacks box. This is for the month of September 2015. So, if you haven't seen my last month's ArtSnacks, go and check it out. There is a whole new playlist for just my ArtSnacks monthly openings. And so I'm really excited. Last month I mentioned that it was kind of a little weighted in an area, and this one feels like there might be some interesting items in this one this month. So the only thing I've done so far is I've cut off the, opened up the box, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the tape. Ooh! So we're going to grab this stuff in here. Okay, so ArtSnacks, Snack Attack. Here's what's on the menu for September. So this is the list of items here that I'll be reading off for you guys, so that's really helpful. It also tells you how much each item is, and it looks like we've only got 3 items this month, but one of them kind of qualifies as 2 because it's combined retail. So then we've got the items here in green paper with an ArtSnacks sticker. We have a sticker for the ArtSnacks, which by the way is just a pencil turned into a pretzel. A little bit of information about one of the items. Some sour apple Laffy Taffy. Yum. Set that aside. And one of the other items is an eraser. So nice. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, move that out of the way, and open this up. Da da da! Okay. So the first thing is a Winsor & Newton pigment marker and white blender. And this is a combined retail price of $15.98. So the pigment marker I got is in Winsor Yellow. It looks like that. It's a big chisel tip. And the cap here says 730. So, and it's just a bright yellow. And then this one is, oh, is it double-ended? Yes, it's double-ended, so we have a bullet tip as well. Very nice. So that just jumped up in awesomeness, being a double-ended marker. Just a heads up with double-ended markers like these, you really should be storing these horizontally, not vertically. If you store them vertically, you tend to have ink pool on the one nib and then it dries out the other, which is fine if you don't mind like using the chisel tip, which I don't. I rarely use chisel tips, but I personally just prefer to lay them horizontally. So here is the bullet tip of the white blender. Again, another dual-ended marker. And this one's much easier to open, actually. So, alright, exclusive. Introducing a truly remarkable new product, the Winsor Newton Pigment Marker and White Blender. So you're one of the first to get this product. It's not even available in stores yet. Known for their top-of-the-line paint markers, these pigment markers have the consistency and quality of paint, but in a marker pen body. The ink flows easily through both the chisel and fine tips and dries much slower for maximum ink movement. Along with the colored marker pen, Winsor Newton has created the world's first white blender. Just like painting, you can push around and mix the ink with the white blender, diffusing and expanding the color range. White ink of the blender also creates a beautiful stroke on black paper. Test your pigment markers on the marker paper included in your box. that would be this right here. So this extra piece of paper, print it on marker paper, draw on this side. On this side, has some information. No ordinary artist, no ordinary marker. Fine and broad nibs, light fast up to 100 years. And then there's a little doodle here that says, I draw and draw and draw and draw until I have to be told to stop. And then there's just some marker strokes here. So, yeah, let's go ahead and try these out. That's the chisel tip. Well, there was some discoloration on the tip there. But because it is a pigment-based marker, it blends out. Let's try this chisel tip. Just going straight through the yellow. And as you can see, that is blended out a little bit. So that's cool. It does discolor the tip a little bit, but you can just wipe it off and it comes relatively clean. So we're trying the fine nib now here. There we go, so just blended out that yellow a bit and then colored off the nib. So yeah, that's a pretty cool little marker. Be fun for details. It'll be interesting to see how it works with other items. And it's already dry for the most part, with the exception of this little pool right here. It's dry. See? Got a little bit of paint transfer, but it's so, you can see a little bit on the ridges of my fingerprint. Yeah. So, but it is so minuscule that, you know, overnight it'll definitely be dry. Sorry about that. So my camera died and I needed to charge it. Anyways, so the next item is the Caron de Assy Swiss Wood 348 pencil. Since 1915, the brand has been creating innovative writing and drawing tools with elegance and Swiss-made optimal quality. This pencil is filled with HB graphite and perfectly finished with a soft matte body, clearly displaying the neutral brown color of the wood. Oh, it's so pretty. I actually really like this color of brown. It's deep and rich. You can see how deep it is compared to my lily white skin. And yes, I am that pale. Give this pencil a sniff and you'll smell the earthy chocolatey aroma from the beechwood trees in the Swiss Jura forest. I might be sniffing this for a while. It smells good. So this retails for $5.45. Writes nice. Go ahead and, so that's cool. And I got the pencil. I'm out of frame for this whole thing, sorry. So that's good, it writes nice. That's just with a very fine hand, very lightweight, loose tension on the pencil. And you got a pretty nice line. Very sharp and crisp. Alright, so the Moo Eraser by Webb. Weber Co. It's a $169 retail. The Moo Eraser by Weber Co. is here to tackle your most complex drawings and sketches. Developed in Korea, the Moo Eraser can be cleaned after use by rubbing off the shaded areas on its body. This way, you won't need to switch between several other clean erasers while you're drawing. Use your super versatile Moo Eraser with dry media such as charcoal and graphite, including the pencil that they sent us. So let's go ahead and try erasing what I wrote earlier. Not bad. This is just to rub it off. So it's a really soft eraser. I'm very easily able to remove any kind of imperfections that might be on the eraser. It's kind of squishy too, like you can see I'm applying some pressure. And for the most part, I mean, you can still see a little bit of what I wrote, but for the most part, it's gone. Okay, so I just did a quick little eye sketch. It's not the best, and I got some issues right there. A couple of little shines in that eye. So I turned it into a cat eye. So the pencil works great. And that pencil, or the eraser, works really good too. Now it says you should be able to rub this off and get a new clean surface. And you know what? You just saw it. It's right. So that is epic. So I did get 4 items. I thought I only got 2 or 3. Well, in actuality, they've only got 3 items listed, but I got 2 items from the same company. So we have the 730 yellow, the 163 white blender pin from Winsor Newton. These are pigment markers, so these are different than markers that I have already, so that's cool. They are fun to work with and really vibrant. This is after letting this sit for 24 hours. Look at how vibrant that is. And this is with the bullet tip and the chisel tip, or the fine tip and the chisel. And the broad. This is what they were defining them as. But when you compare it to other marker tips, most marker companies refer to the fine tip as a bullet and the broad as a chisel. So, and then the pencil and eraser. So in actuality, I kind of got a couple of different, 2 grouped items, and they can work really well together. So that might be something I'll play around with here later this month, and may pull in some of the items from last month too. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so this package retailed for $23.12. I paid $20 for the items, and that included shipping and handling. If you, in theory, figure about $5 of that dollars is your shipping and handling, roughly. I mean, this is a small box that it comes in, plus you get munchies, and you get their sticker. So this was about a $15 box with $5 for shipping, and this retailed for $23. So that means I got about $8 worth of free products. Pretty cool. Last month I had about $9 of free products. So that's awesome. I'm definitely going to be playing with the pencil and the pen. Markers, I do love markers, but I love my Copics. I'm so in love with my Copics, and I'm really into watercolors now, just there's a little bit more blendability and variation that you can get as far as the looks go with watercolor markers. These markers are new to me, and I'm not really used to pigment markers, and I don't use a whole lot of paint markers. I do have one paint marker that I was going to use in my clay. I meant to get a white one, not the yellow one, but I'll make it work. I might do a comparison of the marker that I already have against this marker later on, because that'd be kind of cool, personally, for me, just to see which one I like more. I know I'm already going to like this one more just because it has two different nibs to work with, which is the other one has kind of like an in-between nib, but that'll be part of that comparison video. So this is a fun box if you like getting art supplies, and 20 bucks a month doesn't always, you know, go very far when you walk into a craft store and you want to try it all. I know I do as an artist. So this kind of is like, hey, try these 4 products, and they send you 4 products to try, and if you like it, you know, you can go to the store or go online and try and find more of these products online. And but it also helps you to weed out the things that maybe you didn't like. I've been trying that pigment marker that came in the last one, and I don't know if I like how waxy it is. I'm still undetermined about that. So, you know, that's helpful. That stuff kind of, you know, lets you know what to expect. Sometimes you're not going to like the products, understandable. But it's not a reason to not get it because you are afraid that you won't like the products. You wouldn't know that you didn't like the products unless you'd actually played with them and tried them. And this gives you these like the ArtSnacks kits or Ipsy or any of these subscription boxes allows you to try products that you wouldn't normally know to try or think to try. You know, and you may just find a gem, like this eraser's epic, and I would have never thought to grab one of these pencils. I would have thought, hey, I don't need this pencil, there's nothing fancy about it. But the fact that it smells like chocolate, and I am a fiend for chocolate, especially right now, it makes it 100 times better. And it's got, I don't know, there's something about it, like there's just a nice feel to it while it was writing on the marker paper. It just had that nice, clean sound, and because I'm a texture person too, so having that, you know, the feel of the pencil on the paper, it felt nice. It felt good. Anyways, enough talking about it. So I would suggest getting these just for the simple fact that, you know, I never would have thought to try these markers. I would have been like, meh, I got enough markers. Meh, I don't need an eraser. I mean, I've got, you know, I've got erasers on pencils already. And another pencil. Big whoop. But, you know, these are artist grade quality products. So, I think that's all I can really say about this. If I say any more, you're just gonna want to hit the next button. So I will end it there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!